Hey guys, it's Toby, and in this video we'll be comparing the rifles in Valorant to the rifles in CSGO. Let's go! The first rifle we have here is the Bulldog. The Bulldog in Valorant is very similar to the FAMAS in CSGO. Where the FAMAS costs $2,050 in CSGO, the Bulldog in Valorant costs $2,100. They have very similar magazine sizes of 24 and 25 respectively. The guns also require 2 headshots to kill an armoured target, and in addition to this, they also have 3-round burst. To access the 3-round burst with the FAMAS, you just have to right click. However, for the Bulldog, you have to aim down the sight. But the similarities don't end there. They also have very high fire rates and comparable spray patterns. Overall, both guns have their respective places and can hold their own in their respective games. They are the budget rifles, ones that you'll get in an eco round maybe, a second round force, or in a buy round if you don't quite have enough money. You may even find yourself dropping them or them being dropped to you. The second rifle you can get in Valorant is the Guardian. The Guardian doesn't really have a comparative weapon in CSGO. Instead, it is much more similar to the FAL, which you can find in the Call of Duty franchise. The gun itself is semi-automatic, which means you don't have to worry about the spray pattern and you can spam it if necessary in a panic situation. And since it is semi-automatic, it does the most damage per bullet compared to any rifle in the game. It's 1-shot headshot at any range, and it requires 3 shots to the body or 4 to the legs to kill an armoured target. Overall, it is a nice weapon depending on your playstyle. I personally like semi-automatic rifles, and I can see this being used as an alternative to the sniper rifles in the game. However, what lets it down deeply is the price tag. It is 2,700 credits, which is only 200 less than the 2 main rifles which we're about to come onto. So the third rifle you can get in Valorant is the Phantom. The Phantom is very similar to the M4A1-S in CSGO. They both have a silencer, they both have decent accuracy, and the spread is relatively easy to control, especially when you're tapping or bursting. A few key differences between the Phantom and the M4A1-S is that the Phantom has the ability to get a 1-shot headshot. This is at incredibly close range, similar to how the AUG works in CSGO. At longer ranges, it is similar to the A1S, requiring 2 headshots or 5 to the body. Some more subtle differences are the fact that the magazine of the Phantom holds 30 bullets compared to the 25 of the A1S, and also you can't take off the silencer in Valorant. Overall, the Phantom and the M4A1-S are very good rifles. However, the Phantom may not establish itself in Valorant anywhere near as much as the M4A1-S has in CSGO, since the M4A1-S is one of the 3 main rifles for CTs. But imagine if you could buy the AK-47 on your CT rounds. This is essentially what you can do in Valorant, since no guns are limited to either side if you're attacking or defending. And this brings us on nicely to the fourth and final rifle, the Vandal. The Vandal and the Phantom both cost the same price. However, where the Phantom is similar to the M4A1-S, the Vandal is similar to the AK-47 in CSGO. They both have very similar spray patterns, as you can see here. In addition, they have similar magazine sizes. The Vandal has 25 bullets, whereas the AK has 30 per magazine. In addition, they both have 1-shot headshot. This key distinction of 1-shot headshot is what made the AK-47 the most popular rifle in CSGO. This in turn is probably what will happen in Valorant, as the Vandal can be bought by anyone regardless of which side they're on, and since it costs exactly the same as the Phantom at 2,900 credits, it will overshadow it simply because of the 1-shot headshot capability. Overall, the Vandal is the rifle of choice in Valorant. Whilst it might have higher spread and higher recoil compared to the Phantom, which cost exactly the same, it is going to be the go-to weapon of choice simply because of the 1-shot headshot capability. Imagine if the counter-terrorists in CSGO had the ability to buy an AK-47 as their go-to rifle of choice compared to an M4. They would choose the AK-47 over the M4 any day of the week, and this is probably what will happen in Valorant, as the Vandal is the much better rifle compared to the Phantom. And with that, we come to the end of our comparison of the rifles in Valorant with the rifles in CSGO. Thanks for watching. Leave us a like if you like this video, leave us some feedback down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and check out all of our social media so you can stay in touch. And we'll catch you next time.